Hello everybody, welcome back to another devlog video. This is the second one. I'll be showing you my updates, like my progress that I've made on the game so far. So first thing I did was I created a hack and plan, which if you don't know what it is, it's like a tool specifically for game development that lets you plan out like different tasks and stuff, and you can give it categories. So you've got like programming, sound, marketing, writing, stuff like that, which is pretty nifty because sometimes I'll have like ideas for a game and then the next day I forgot them. But if I have an idea now, I just make a new task and I like type in, oh, do this or whatever. And I can always look back on it if I don't know what to do at the moment, so that's pretty nice. I did all this stuff this week, and some extra editor stuff which is not listed here. And this is what I'm currently working on, so my second devlog and like this saw blade shooter, which I will show you in a minute, but it's not quite done yet. So yeah, that's it for hack and plan. I'll show you guys the changes now in the editor. So as you can see, like the UI here changed around a little bit. So first of all, we've got this clear all button, which just deletes any blocks that's in the level. Next we've got the save as button, which allows you to enter a file name here and save it. Save current saves the current level if you have one open, which is not the case at the moment. And load lets you load any level that you have saved previously before. So yeah, level video is the name I used in my previous devlog, and I kind of stuck with it, so for testing anyway. So yeah, you can see that you can, you know, see the entire level and stuff like that. So if I were to delete some stuff here and I click save current and I go to the main game, then you can see that it changed, or it saved the changes. So if I load it again and I fix this stuff again and I click save as and I type in a level video, then you will see that it also works. So now it's fixed again, which is pretty handy. But you know, eventually I would like to have like a little drop down button here where I could see all the files that are in the levels map, and I can just click one and load it. That's on my to-do list. So next I'll show you the new blocks that I have. So first we've got these little saws that rotate and kill the player if it touches it. Next we have this grass, which you can add over top of blocks, which adds like an extra touch. Yeah, let me just fix this. Next up we've got this little torch, and I made like a little particle system for it, which I think looks pretty nice. Then we have these little platforms, and the player can jump on them and like jump through them, like drop down. I use like a 2D platform effector for that. It's quite a nifty little Unity thing. Then next we've got these spikes, and if the player falls on them, he dies. And last but not least, we've got these saw blade shooters, which shoot out saw blades, and you know, they kill the player, obviously. So let me show off the rest of the new features. So I worked quite a bit on like the player and the death and camera movement and stuff like that. So if the player jumps and he hits the ground, I added like a little camera shake and some smoke particles that get created, just to add like some extra player feedback. And then here are those platforms I was talking about, so you can jump up them and you can drop down, which is pretty cool. Next we've got these little spinning saw blades here, and if you touch them you die and a lot of blood gets created and your corpse gets like cut up into these little pieces. And then if you press space to restart, your player is going to spawn here and the camera is going to move over to the player. And yeah, so I'll show you a better example. So if I jump in here, it'll follow my corpse around for a little bit, and then if I press restart, the camera is going to move until it locks onto the player, and then the player can move. So if I die here, I restart, I can't move until the player, or until the camera is locked on. Which is a cool feature, in my opinion. I always wanted to do something like that. So yeah, here you have the spikes. If you jump on them, you die, you get like fucked up again, and a lot of blood comes out, and like these spikes get bloody. As well for the saw blades, if you touch them, they get bloodied up. And then last feature I'm going to show off is the saw blade shooter, which you can see right here. If you jump and touch it, you get chopped to pieces. But this isn't completely finished yet. I would love to implement like rotations, so you can rotate it and put it on the ceiling and it shoots down, or it shoots up from the floor. So yeah, that's probably the next thing I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's all the updates I made this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any feedback, make sure to let me know. And also I want to start doing tutorials again. So if you guys have any ideas of what I could do a tutorial on, it would be highly appreciated if you could also leave that in the comments below. So yeah, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys in the next one.